Hello everyone and welcome to another weekly analysis on the EMini futures. We're looking at the S&P 500 index futures for November 13th. We'll start with the TPOC views. There is a cluster of TPOCs here, and if I zoom out here, you could see that here, and that's why I have this range here, and it's somewhere like 4490s or 4500 to 4550. So you would see quite a bit of consolidation here. We're heading that way, but we have a channel that I'll talk when I go to the simple view here. Looking at here, this is the other TPOC, and there is one here, and hence it just broke out of that, and it's, if you see, got rejection here. The reason I'm bringing this to your notice is this is what we're going to concentrate for the next week. So let's look at the simple view, get out of the active trader. So if this is a weekly, nope, I want to go to the weekly. And I want to make sure here that I have extended hours on. If you look at the weekly, and we want ES here. So that's what I drew there. But if you look at this channel here on the weekly, we are trying to reach that bottom of the channel here. So we sold off. This was a M pattern. This is the bottom. And we broke into that. So now that becomes right at that bottom of the region, a big resistance, primarily because we sold off from that. That's the area that where that TPOC is, and that's also the bottom of the channel. So 44, let's say 4500. So if 4500 or 4490 area, we don't get a sell-off, we are now looking into a breakout into this channel. This is the weekly. If you see on this weekly, there was a big thrust the week before that, and this week we just are touching from where it sold off, and we have not confirmed. So will we go to that, or will we go to this 4457 is what I'm trying to figure out. And to be very precise, this 4457 is low, more like that 4476 area, and then we are looking at that 4490 area. These two areas are very, very crucial. If we don't really sell off from those two areas and we break out, then we are going in testing that region here, and that's the plan. And if we sell off, then it's pretty straightforward here, right? Your first target is here. That is 4236, and then the other was at the 4391 area, which is right around here, right around there. So we have really not confirmed from this sell-off from a weekly basis. Now let's go to the daily. If I take out the extended hours here, and if you look at, let me see if I can show this to you. If we see here to this sell-off and then that and this sell-off, we're now going and consolidating here. So you could as well say, if you just ignore this and you just said this piece, is it forming a W? Maybe, very well possible. But if it is forming a W, it has to come here and retest. Is it forming an M pattern? I'm not sure, but it looks like more of a forming a W. Now, one thing that is important here, that we can say this is an inverse head and shoulder. So this is one shoulder, this is the head, and it will come down here and then break out. So in a way, looks bullish to me, but those two areas are very crucial. So for me, I'm thinking next week it will try to reach down, close these gaps here. Let me make sure that I don't have extended hours. That's correct. So close these gaps here, and that level right there, that is 4266, and we're gonna change this one and make it right there. So that's a gap close. So let's be more precise. So 42.55 area, and it may bounce from there and then break out, but we may retest that bottom of the channel and that region there, and that would be a very hard area to break, basically squeeze past, break out from there. So my plan going to next week is to expect this not to hold and sell off, and I may only do intraday trading in the sell off, and but try to take a bigger full position size at this 42.55 level for a big squeeze up. If I don't take a short here, what I will do most probably is that if VIX spikes, I'm going to sell 41.26 puts. Just be very cognizant about it, depending on the IV and everything, and sell 41.26 puts. And if I get a sign on this 41.26 puts, I can just wheel on it. That's what I'm planning going into next week. So if I don't do intraday trading, I may do that and just hold it till that price comes down here, and then enter into the market direct or static futures to trade for a swing. That's my simple plan going into next week. As always, keep your stop losses small. I'm sorry, keep your stop losses tight, your loss is small, and your profit at large. Thank you.